Hey guys, Will Hogwan here again. Just got back from um, Gander Mountain, and I picked up a new knife. It was actually fairly cheap. I was surprised. I think it was like $9.99 or something like that. Now before you guys go saying, "Oh, there's no knife out there for $10, it's worth anything," let me show it to you. It's just basically a green knife. It does have the mossy oak on there. And I do believe that's a silk screen. It's not inlaid or anything. Um, it's a 420J stainless, which I do believe is a softer steel, but I've got a good set of sharpeners, and I consider myself fairly proficient at sharpening, so it shouldn't be a problem. It actually came with a really good edge on it. I was surprised. Um, does have the linear lock. Does have a belt clip. Now, I've been watching some videos from Nut and Fancy, and I'm going to start kind of doing the same thing he does. Kind of have some talking points, and we're going to go from there. Um, First thing is ease of use. Well, the reason I like this knife is it does have a lanyard hole right here. You can attach a lanyard to it, which is always important. Second thing I like about this, and this is my ease of use. Um, the belt clip, and I'm going to try to get this up here where y'all can see this, has two screws on it. Well, if we'll turn the knife around, you can see there's two screw holes here. You can actually take this belt clip and put this belt clip on the other side. That way, if you're left-handed, like I would actually want to use a knife left-handed because I'm ambidextrous, I can. I don't have to, but I can. And to me, that was something I was actually really surprised on a $10 Mossy Oak knife that they would have something like that. I've owned Kershaw's, Benchmade, Gerber's, and none of them have ever had that. So I was actually pretty surprised. Um, the price, like I said, $10 before tax, like $9.99. That I think I got a steal. Um, it would have been better if it was free, but there's no such thing as a free lunch, so there's no such thing as a free knife. But like I said, $10 Gander Mountain. They may still have some. I don't know. I was actually there this morning, just looking around and found it, and decided to jump on it. Um, my philosophy of use, I see this being basically just a um, knife to have around, have it on your person. I wouldn't carry this knife every single day, but with it having that relatively soft steel on there, if I'm not mistaken, 420J is a soft steel. Um, I would want it to. I'd want to have it, keep a good edge on it, um, that sort of thing. So I wouldn't necessarily carry it every single day, but you could. You really could. Um, if you didn't necessarily mind, the finish getting worn or that kind of thing, it actually wouldn't be bad. And the package that I got it in, it's right here, and then it actually comes in the package with this underneath. This just slides in right here. That's the package. And actually on the back, and I was surprised by this, it actually says signature green folder. Model features a 3-inch 420 J2 steel blade with a liner lock. It does have an aluminum handle, and it also has a belt clip. Now, when I open up this knife and look on the inside, they haven't actually drilled any holes in the metal or anything like that to make it lighter. But it's still a light knife. It is metal though, so you are going to have that feel. I do think that the silver pieces right here are steel, whereas the outside is aluminum. Um, anyway, it also has on the inside, obviously, caution, this knife is very sharp. Handle it with care and avoid causing injury to yourself or others. It's just got the warnings and everything like that. And like I said, I mean, for what it is, it'll serve the purpose, I think, very well. Strength is the next thing we're going to talk about. There's actually no movement up and or side to side, and no movement up and down. Now, that may lessen with time, or that may get worse with time, but I don't see it being that big of a deal. It is not an assisted opening, but that's okay because you hold it and you just practicing with it. You can get it to open, just as fast as it would need to. I mean, I don't necessarily need an assisted opening, and I don't think on something like this I would actually want an assisted opening. The liner lock is actually surprisingly strong. One thing I wish they would do, though, and I may actually make this modification to it, is get out a pair of needle nose and grab hold of this liner lock and actually force it all the way across. That way it holds it tighter. I don't mind having to push it a little bit harder to get that lock over. And then underneath the clip, it does have the tensioning screw on there. That way you can make it easier to open, harder to open. And actually, the way it comes set from the factory, I like it. I mean, it's a good speed. The edges are actually rounded on the outside of the handle, and it actually fits in the hand fairly nicely. It does have, as you can see, a pretty good grind angle on it. And it also has up top up here the pieces ground off. Now we're not going to sharpen those, but if you ever do have to punch into something, that kind of thing, it would make it a little bit easier. So again, value of the knife, probably more as a collector's item, but still, all in all, $10, can't beat it. Only complaint I do have is I wish the Mossy oak right here, I wish that was inlaid instead of silk screen, but again, not a big deal. And I do wish that they had taken the time to drill some holes on the inside of the steel to lighten it up a little bit. But other than that, I mean, for what it is, it'll serve its purpose very well. So, that being said, all in all, I give it 5 out of 10 stars. It's not a heavy-duty work knife that I'm going to take with me every single day, but for what it is, it serves its purpose very well. Until we meet again, thanks for watching and have a good day.